Why hello there internet friends, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our Bridgerton watch today. We are on to season 1 episode 2, which is titled Shock and Delight. If you did not tune into the last episode, I do recommend you go watch that before you come and watch this one. So last time we were introduced to the Bridgerton family, which is made up of a lot of brothers and sisters. There's also Lady Bridgerton, which is the mother.
She is Mother Earth, she is Mother Gaia.
The show takes place in the 1800s, which is during the Regency era of England. Basically, high society likes to have parties, and these parties you get to meet people, especially if you're not married. It's a place where high society members can meet available bachelors and bachelorettes. The story follows Daphne. This is her love story. She's been having some issues trying to find a suitor because of her older brother Anthony, who is now the head of the household. He's under a lot of stress, and I understand why. He's like trying to pick the perfect suitor for her. He doesn't want to just marry her off to some old schmuck. During one of the parties, Anthony Bridgerton runs into Simon, who is now the Duke of Hastings. They have been friends for many, many years. He runs into a lot of the mothers and daughters. They just all are staring at him because obviously he is a duke, so they're very interested. He just wants no part of it whatsoever, and he just wants to literally run away. There's also Lady Whistledown, who is basically the Regency's era gossip girl. Basically just talks about all of the gossip of the time. Daphne was approached by
Lord Bearbrook again,
and actually knocked him out because he kept trying to just propose to her and she just wasn't having it. She did not want to marry him. Simon was very amused by it, and they actually both came up with a plan to have a fake relationship together. And then obviously there's a lot of like small characters here and there. There's Penelope and the Featheringtons. There's Marina, who is she's a distant cousin of the Featheringtons, and she's also looking for a husband, but come to find out she's actually pregnant. I also like Marina. She's really pretty and she's a girl boss and she can stand on business. And before we get into the next episode, I do have a couple disclaimers. This isn't my first time watching, so this isn't a blind reaction for me. This is more of a rewatch for me. I'm also making comparisons to the books because if y'all don't know, I am a big reader. And I do read the Bridgerton series. I have read the whole series before, but in my reread, I'm almost done with this one. I'm not even done, actually. I'm like, is that like a quarter? I don't even know. I'm not even halfway. This isn't a replacement for the original content, so please go watch Bridgerton and support the original creators. I am just watching it for commentary purposes, to spew my own opinions and just yap into the void. I do not own Bridgerton. Imagine if I did, I would be so rich. And if this is the first time you're here on the channel, it is very nice to meet you. My name is Josh. Please consider subscribing to the channel to join my internet friends. We're very cool here. And if you didn't want to do that, A-okay. I do not control you, but I promise you would not regret it. All right, enough chit chat, enough yapping. I want to watch the show. Let's watch episode 2. Okay, Miss Ma'am. You run down that hall.
Grace, I shall need you to
I can't even think about giving birth in the 1800s, and I'm not someone who could actually give birth. Props to people who can, because that's crazy. Growing a whole human in your body. No pain meds, no epidural, just straight raw birth. See, like, how would you deal with all that blood? You don't have the technology, you don't have the medicine.
too much blood.
What's also worse is he doesn't even care. All he cared about was having a son. Like, what about your wife? Obviously care about your son too, but your wife.
Grace, goes to arrange the Duchess's room for you.
No.
Well, dear reader.
Oh, the queen. Also no plumbing. I could not. I'm glad I live in the now time and not the 1800s. I would probably be dead if I lived in that time anyways.
The illustrious debutante
was seen dancing not once, but
twice.
Twice. Oh. I do have to say the set designs for everything is beautiful.
The Duke rarely smiled.
Costume design, beautiful.
What was that?
8 balls.
No.
8.
It makes sense just in case if they ask questions, you have to have like some type of story. Like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that.
You must send flowers today.
I would
That looked like the Mad Hatter, please.
not need flowers. Only 5 minutes alone with you in a drawing room.
has inquiries.
And the spoon?
How did it happen, Mama? Is there to be a baby?
This is also why sex ed's important. Like, they're going into all of this blind. Like, how can you marry someone when you don't know anything about human anatomy?
Having a nice face and pleasant hair is not an accomplishment. You know what is an accomplishment?
Yes, get your education, girl.
I know someone.
How did she become a child if she's not married?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to know. It's fine. It's the 1800s. I don't know what I'm saying.
I do wonder, Daphne, might we count on the Duke at the Crawford Ball? What about the Ramsey Ball Friday too? Oh, and what about the Grand...
I would be so overwhelmed. Like, that's too much interaction. My social battery would be 0.
How does a lady come to be with child? I take it the two of you? No?
Do not look at me.
I know. They fuck.
And of course, the boys would know. It would make more sense for the girls to know since it involves literally them growing a baby. Oh, their plan's working. She has all of the suitors lined up. They're gonna be waiting on her hand and foot.
What is happening?
Oh, not this guy again. Please just get him away. He's also not that attractive, so when it comes to making a child, you would want someone that, I don't know, you might have a cute baby with. I don't know, jeans.
Those are cute jeans.
You're cute, jeans.
He's ugly. Does Anthony know the whole story? He proposed and then got knocked out.
I should like to know what is going on because she.
Anthony, tell me you did not.
8 down. Yes, girls.
I do not need...
You have suitors.
Suitors lead to proposals. She also has the right to choose who she wants to marry.
They are courting.
They've danced a couple of times together.
Colin has done the same with Penelope Featherington.
The Duke is not a serious suitor. He will never marry.
It's understandable Anthony's looking out for Daphne, but people can change their minds, you know? Just because they said something when they were younger doesn't mean it's going to be true when they get older.
The contract of
No,
Burbrook will be drawn up.
he is an old fart. Get out. He can choke.
I saw the way the two of you looked at each other. There are no others.
I love Lady Bridgerton so much. This room just smells of testosterone. Just the hormones are fuming.
Might I have a word? Many as you like, Bridgerton.
All 3 of these men in the room at once. If I was in that room, it would be Niagara Falls. They'd probably call a firing squad on me.
This is my sister. Think of all that we have.
Oh, Anthony, get over it. Get over it.
4 years old, he should be able to speak.
Talk to me, damn you. You are scary.
And if that's what it should take,
Trying to get a sound
from him still.
No.
You tell him, Simon. I hate this man.
He's an imbecile.
No, that's you.
Hastings' name cannot land in the quivering hand.
He's like, what, 3 years old? Stop putting so much pressure on a kid. I'm like, maybe if you showed him some love, you know? Maybe as his father, I don't know. That whole way that played out is how it plays out in the book too. Like exactly the same way. See, the green dress is so much better on her compared to the yellow. That makes her look literally sick.
Here they have decided not to send you home to your papa. Marina, how did it happen?
Cake.
Cake or cake.
The eldest crane boy, George.
Meet me, a wrapped bundle of cake and biscuits.
We passed tiny missives back and forth.
Okay, her little Dear John moment.
It was love, Penelope.
The look on her face, that letter was definitely smut. Like 100% was smut.
Your Majesty, the royal physician has a report on the king.
Speaking of the king, I haven't really mentioned it last episode, but King George is mentally ill, and that's why you don't really see him. It's also known that King George was not okay. You can know more about Charlotte and King George's relationship in the Queen Charlotte show. It's also on Netflix.
The Queen, Mom. Has she fallen ill? Has King George caused her harm?
It's Queen. I'm dead.
My lady.
It's probably the highest honor to get a letter from the Queen herself. Also, Daphne was the diamond, so it would make sense she wants to keep up with her.
I am invited to a private tea with the Queen.
I feel like it's just too much pressure on these people.
London season is already terribly monotonous as it is.
Must your wardrobe do the same? I was told this look is all the rage.
Certainly not mine.
I love them. I love their relationship.
No news of your education, not a word about you from your father yet.
You are alive.
Also, the discovery of Simon, like, being alive in the book is different than the show. But I like how they do it in the show. Another good difference. Oh, sweet boy.
Can not
But there is only so long one in a position such as ours can hide.
I sharpened my wit, my wardrobe, and my eye. And I made myself the most terrifying creature in any room I entered.
Hell yes.
You can speak.
Ugh. I just got chills. I love them. And look at them now. And right behind them, Miss Bridgerton.
Do me the honor.
She's like, nope, you're not interrupting this, buddy. Try again.
I'm afraid we are required to fan the flames much more.
I love how they're just continuing the conversation from their promenade together.
You'll be glued to my side all evening, good as that may be.
Yes, quite.
You can't hear the music playing right now because copyright, but it's like a rendition of the intro song. Speaking of which, did we even get the intro yet? I can't remember if the intro played yet, or does it even play in this episode? Ew. Every time he's on screen, I just want to throw up. Give him less screen time, bro.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Lord Bridgerton,
Oh, go away.
I will happily restate my intentions with respect to your sister.
No, you won't.
Her beauty,
Shut the f up. No one likes you. If the choices were the Duke and Lord Boardbrook because he's boring as hell, I would choose Simon. Not just because of looks, but because Simon is just more respectful.
failed to mention how he got that purple eye. You will never speak to my sister again.
Yes.
You need not worry about Burbrook. Sister, it is done.
Anthony looked so disappointed that he was trying so hard to get her to marry Bearbrook, but he didn't know the whole story. Like, that he was hurt that he was trying to do that.
All you did was underestimate Nigel's entitlement.
Lady Whistledown will hear about this, that's for sure. She hears everything. It must be so dark because everything is lit up by candlelight.
Only me, Your Grace.
I'm gonna lose it
That's settled.
if I see him one more time.
You already have the money. I need her.
You deserve nothing.
Have you learned nothing?
Unless you have already had her.
Oh my god. Please punch him. Knock him out.
The apple should not fall very far, should it?
No. Yeah, he went too far. I don't want to say told you so, but you deserve this, buddy. He really f***ed around and found out.
This is a most unwelcome intrusion.
Your Grace might be relieved to know that your son is alive and well.
You are my worst failure.
Nope. Die. Choke. He is so disgusting.
Useless as your mother proved to be.
Literally gonna get violent.
I also want to make it clear, I'm talking about the character, not the actor. The actor's doing a good job of making me hate him. I hate when people on the internet always like can't separate the character from the actor, and they treat the actor like because they're playing such a good, terrible character. Like, are we that delulu to not realize that it's a fictional character?
I'm not gagging.
Like I said, set design's beautiful, perfect. It really makes you feel like you're in this timeline.
For there is nothing like an excursion into nature.
I heard she may be courting with bumbling Burbrook. Quite a good match for her, I rather think.
Girl, go away. No one likes you.
Mama, might I go play with Eloise?
Lady does not play Penelope.
That was so cute. Can I go play with Eloise? That's how you know they're young. Like, they're young and you're trying to marry them off by.
What did it happen? She said it was love. Anyone presume that had anything to do with love?
Talk to her, Anthony.
I would have helped you. You should have told me.
After I apprised you of my wishes, and you proceeded to ignore them.
That's very true. Yeah, he did do that.
My cuff, button it.
Even if you believe Lord Badbook is taken care of, our ruse is not finished.
No, I am flattered. I'm afraid I must reject your proposal.
Yes, I know. You're not the marrying type.
I love that their bickering is like they're flirting. You can tell by just their face. Oh my god. Every time.
I've taken matters in my own hands for my wedding to Miss Bridgerton.
Huh?
Eloise is like, huh?
While alone with me on the dark walk at Vauxhall.
The footman in the back is just listening to all this tea. Like,
I've the diamond of the season. I have a Bridgerton.
you don't have anybody. She is a person. She isn't property to be owned. Get out.
I must marry Nigel Burbrook.
No! You better fix this right now!
Oh, Eloise. Look at her. She's like, are you gonna do something? Also, how traumatizing it is for the younger ones to witness all of this. Like, I'm gonna have to go through this when I get married.
Leave us for a moment. I have taught you to believe that marriage
It's the best that life has to offer.
Not with Lord Burbrook, though.
Papa, the two of you were so beautiful, Mama.
Oh my god, one of the best scenes in the show right now.
Eloise Bridgerton.
Caught red-handed.
Spare one for me?
These are my two favorite Bridgertons. I love them both with all of my heart.
Suppose I desire something different. Suppose I want a different life, Benedict.
She's exhausted and it's not even her time to get married yet.
You're not the only one.
I love them. I love them because they're just so different.
How is she? She's to marry. And you are free to do as you please. Another.
I mean, it's a good way to take out your aggression and your anger, I guess. Like, in a healthy way. Obviously, don't go to your neighbor and just punch him in the face. Oh, tea with the queen. I forgot she got an invitation for that. What a beautiful palace. Oh, her Pomeranians. They're so cute. Look at all of them. Oh, tea with entertainment. Okay, okay. We love a good host. And a bump, apparently. Queen Charlotte is bumping that.
What do you think? Brimsley.
Oh.
Fresh snuff.
They call it snuff. I need to figure out what that actually is.
That one is a terrible gossip. I expected a great future for your daughter upon her entrance into society.
I love how they they make the queen, obviously the queen's a real person, but they make her so like personable, like you can relate to her even though she is royalty. Even Lady Bridgerton is like, she's taking a bump, she's feeding her dog like table food. More? Girl, she's doing more?
But what are we to do? Invite Lady Burbrook over for tea, Mrs. Wilson.
Oh, we're gonna gossip. She's like, I gotta let my girl know what just happened, what just went down.
Nigel is my one and only child.
Oh, I thought she meant Lady Danbury. She meant Lady Bearbrook. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and I can't stand her either.
They believe themselves the sun and the moon, when in truth, it is us ladies maids that do all the hard work.
This is so smart of them to have like the maids gossiping and chatting, and then they can find all of the tea out. Now let us know.
What have you found?
Yes, I love this.
The help here is everything, as we all know.
Listen, I'm not a catty gossiper, but like watching it, I'm all for it. Like if it doesn't have to do with me, let me know. Let me know the tea.
Horrible man. We shall do what women do. We shall talk.
Yes. Oh my god. And the maids, this is perfect. Everyone's gonna know. Everyone in the ton. It's gonna go back to the queen. The Bridgertons stand on business.
I would not be surprised if Lord Burbrook were called away to the country.
One former maid.
Yikes. He's gonna be shunned by everybody. And that's what I want. That's what I'm here for.
That Burbrook has left town.
That is all I ever wanted. Let's praise Queen Charlotte.
Surely your mistress does not plan on confining me to this bedroom forever.
One has only herself to blame.
It's not like she's sick. Like, it's not gonna spread to others. Please.
Eloise, you mustn't worry.
You're not frightened too, sister. Children.
Eloise doesn't.
Her screams that night.
She has like PTSD from Hyacinth's birth. It's also scary too, like, because they don't know how a baby has come to be. I feel like if they knew, and like they knew how it's done and like the anatomy of it all, I feel like it's just fear of the unknown.
You feel you must endlessly maintain.
I just feel like if they knew, like the fear wouldn't be as high. And yeah, she has like PTSD from Hyacinth's birth and like her mom almost dying. Because I know I'm someone, when I don't know something or understand something, I'm like, what's happening? And I like freak out. Back at it, everybody. Like nothing ever happened. Lord Bearbrook never existed.
More than a ruse now.
And if you are not in agreement, then you should tell me now.
On one condition, that you call me Simon.
I love them so much.
Very well, Daphne.
Yep, it's no longer a ruse. Like, please, you don't look at a friend like that. You don't do that to a friend. Baby girl, he's right in front of you. You just have to break through him. Break through him?
May I have the pleasure?
Oh, he's gonna realize. Doesn't it hurt, Simon, that she's dancing with someone else?
Two of you certainly make a captivating match, Your Grace.
Nothing at all.
And his like stuttering came back because he got nervous. My son, my sperm donor. Okay, that's what you are to us.
It swells with pride.
Listen to me very closely.
I will never sire an heir.
There it is.
Will die with me.
You fucking monster.
Speak.
Nope, he died. That mirroring though is crazy, how the father was yelling at him to speak when he was a kid, and now on his deathbed, Simon's speak. Why can't you speak? Oh, because you're dying. Cute. Well, that was a lovely episode. Let me take these off because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, that was a lovely episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Not really much to say. We learned a lot more about Simon this time and where he came from. He grew up with a stutter. He didn't really know how to speak right away, and his father's a literal jackass and I hate him. There's also a lot more of Lord Bearbrook in this episode than any of us ever asked for, but whatever. He's gone now, so don't gotta worry about him. Trash was taken out, and slowly Anthony is realizing that maybe he is the problem and he needs to like chill out a little bit. Again, no, he's under a lot of stress, but the way he handled the Bearbrook situation and like Daphne trying to find a love, it just ain't it. But I also love that Lady Bridgerton is like taking the reins. She's like, I will make the decisions, you can go do whatever, I got this. And then the relationship between Lady Danbury and Simon, just her being like a guardian for him growing up, is like chef's kiss, which is a different thing in the book. In the book, he had a nurse. She was like the one to take care of him when the father, you know, off because he's horrible. Also in the book, the nurse is the one who brought Simon over to the father's house to like, hey, like, he grew up, he knows how to talk now, like we've been teaching him things. That whole situation happened a little differently in the book because in the show, it was Lady Danbury that did it. And Lady Danbury, like, I know they were close in the book. They were basically like family friends. For the show, they're making them more of like a guardianship. She's basically like a mother figure for him. And I really like that change. Like, it's great. And now Daphne gets to call him Simon, and Simon can call her Daphne. Like, it's just love. It's love. The way he touched her back, the way they keep looking at each other. Like, come on now. I love like that. When it comes to like the honeymoon phase of like falling in love with someone, I am always for it. I love the like subtle looks that they give each other, the like glances, the like subtle touches when they're walking by each other. And I can't wait to see more of the relationship between Benedict and Eloise specifically, because again, those two are my favorite Bridgertons. I love them. I also love their books out of all of the siblings. Like, I can't wait for Benedict's season. Oh my god, it's so close. And again, Queen Charlotte is she's more in the story for the show, which I love. I love being able to intertwine all the characters into the story rather than just stick with Simon and Daphne's perspective. It just makes more sense. And it's also funny to me that everyone in the ton has to be proper. They have to be like elegant, and then Queen Charlotte's over here feeding her dog table food. She's doing bumps of whatever she was having. I still gotta look that up because I don't think it was Coke. Did they have Coke in the 1800s? Probably, but I don't think it was that. And I definitely plan to watch Queen Charlotte, the show, just so you can get more backstory on Charlotte and the king in general, because the king's not in Bridgerton because he's, yeah, I should say sick. He's not crazy. He's sick. But Queen Charlotte's love story too is very, very touching, so I do recommend that. Hi friends, this is Editing Josh here, and I did not mention a couple of things while filming takeaways. I need to really get better at my process of filming. I want to talk about Simon's mom because we only see her for that quick glimpse and we don't really get much of her life. Just seeing her for that quick second shows a lot about Simon and why he is the way he is, because he hasn't had the full mother figure. Like, he had Lady Danbury, yes, but he literally lost his mom super young. His father has no part of his life whatsoever, so he was literally abandoned, and it makes sense why he doesn't view love the way everyone else does, because he just never had that example, because his dad treated his mom horribly, never met his mom, his dad was never around, so he never had that example of love. So it just makes sense why he doesn't want to marry anybody, but also holding the grudge with his father, saying I'm never gonna have an heir, which he's also correlating with marriage, which I get it's 1800s, but you can still get married, you can still have love, you can still feel feelings, which he obviously is with Daphne. So Let's be so for real. And I think the reason why I hate his father so much, obviously he did abandon Simon, that's horrible, but him calling his wife useless when she literally tried and tried again to have a son for him, only for her to have said son and her literally, she just died. Obviously she was not useless. She put in her all for that for you, and you didn't even care. Like, you didn't even care to check in on her. You were just wanting to show off Simon. And to me, I'm like, that's horrible, and I want nothing to do with you. And like, I know it's a bad thing to say, but low-key glad he's gone. This little part is for the book readers of the Bridgerton series. If you haven't read Eloise's book, I would say to click off this part. I will put maybe like a time on the screen so you can just click away so I don't spoil anything for you. During this episode, Penelope and Eloise have like a little walk, and they're talking about like, how does one get pregnant without being married? Penelope was talking about how she found out and it was to do with love, yada yada yada. And then Eloise was like, what do you mean? Penelope said that apparently that it has to do with love, and that this girl who is pregnant, who we know as Mayrina, Eloise doesn't know, that she's gonna run off into the countryside to get married with him. And then Eloise is like, what? Running off into the countryside to get married? Like, that's just escaping like your life in society. And then I'm thinking, as someone who has read Eloise's book, Eloise literally runs off into the countryside to meet a man that she's been talking to via letters and to marry him, like, eventually. I'm like, the fact that the writers low-key were slowly like hinting like, oh, this is Eloise's love story, and the fact that they had Eloise say that line specifically, I don't know if anyone picked up on that. I definitely did, and I never did when I first watched this season. Coming back and watching it again and like really being focused on it, I'm like, wow, the writers were really on top of it. I'm not saying the same thing for newer seasons. Season 3 is a little rough, I won't lie. I really like that they added that little hint for Eloise. That is it for this episode. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's have a discussion together. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to join the internet friends. If you would like to see more from me, we're gonna watch obviously more than Bridgerton, but this is just where we're at right now. So I appreciate you all so much for being here, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember to be safe. Bye.